Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an Ulta brand review, but I'm also going to talk about some things I haven't used from the brand. So if that's what you're interested in, just keep on watching. I have like half products that I have used a lot and about half that I haven't used, but I have kind of like tested, I guess you could say. But I'm going to talk about the ones I have used before. So first I have these two eyeshadow palettes, and the reason I have so many Ulta things is every year for my birthday I splurge at Ulta because I get my points and that's awesome. But you are able to, if you spend so much on the Ulta brand, you can get like a free bag full of stuff. So these two palettes, last year and this year, I got these for free, which I think they end up selling this separately for like a lot of money, but they end up putting it on sale like a few months later because I guess they don't sell very good. But they're beautiful. Like this one is so pretty, kind of inspiring. Like you'd hope that colors like this are in the palettes, you can kind of make it look like that. And this one is so springy and beautiful. But they always come with some sort of mirror and all of these eyeshadows. So this is the one I've used the most since I've had it longer. But as you can see, it's kind of springy look. Lots of purples up here. This white is awesome actually. I will just swatch a few shades. I'll do this blue. So that's pretty nice. And then let's see this pinky shade. And they're pretty good shadows. I mean, it's Ulta brand, so you can't be like, oh wow, these are horrible, because I mean, you shouldn't expect that much. But and there's that nice dark purple. I had that on yesterday and it looks so nice. But they also always come, they kind of flip, and they always come, hello beautiful, with a sort of highlighting, contouring kind of thing. As you can see, I've used this bronzer a lot. It was pretty nice bronzer. It was a little warm when I would use it, but I think at the time I just wanted to kind of get rid of it. I don't think I'll ever use this banana color powder, but the highlight in there is really pretty, and the blush is pretty basic pink. So that's the first palette. They don't really have names, but yeah, they're pretty good. And then the second one is this one, this nice floral one. As you can see, it's like a different shape than this one, so they kind of get creative. But again, mirror, sorry for blinding you. And they have in the center their highlighting, contouring, and this white is ridiculous. So yeah, that's like the coolest highlight. It's just this nice white, and then, as you can see, it's right there. But they always give you these little brushes and eyeliners, and I always end up taking them out. But this eyeshadow side is beautiful. I just really like the colors. Kind of reminds me of like a Lorac palette in shade, not in formula. But this one has a lot more neutral colors and colors that you can use to really use as transitions. But this red pink is awesome. Yeah, like that's really cool. And that's something I would expect from an Ulta shadow. And this green was so cool. After I opened this for the first time, I wanted to use this green so bad. It just looked amazing. It looks so much cooler, whereas it's like iridescent and awesome. So those are the two big palettes I have. And then I also have this little one that came in a different bag. And this is what it looks like. These shimmer shadows are wonderful. This is the color Nostalgia right there. And it's really pigmented, kind of has a lot of powder to it, but it's right there and it's so pretty. And then this blue seaside color is really nice too. So right there, as you can see. So yeah, I really like the Ulta shadows. I use them quite a bit for being what they are. I remember I created a whole look with this once and it turned out really nice. It was a nice blue gold look, which is good look for me. But so yeah, these are the Ulta palettes. Alright, so moving on from eyeshadow, I have a couple eyeliners I want to talk about. These Ulta liners are pretty basic. They come just as a pencil, so if that's not your thing, I wouldn't recommend these. They're pretty black, which is nice, but they do kind of bleed, so if you put them on your waterline and then halfway through the day you're like, why does it look like I rubbed like charcoal under my eye? These will do that, so that's kind of a bummer. And then I have this micro felt tip liner in black, which is nice because they have multiple kinds of this eyeliner pen. And they have like the shape it's going to be right there. So I thought I'd like this one. I can say this is very inky. Like if you haven't used it in a while and it's sitting upside down in your collection, you need to be careful when you use it for the first time because it will just go kind of everywhere. But yeah, like that's a lot of product and it's so black, but I kind of like the tip. It's a little long, I guess, for my preference. I'm still kind of trying to find my holy grail eyeliner. It hasn't happened yet, but this is pretty good. I think it's about $8, so that was pretty nice, and they sell this permanently through their collection. The last two things that I've tried that I want to talk about is a lipstick and a setting spray. So I actually have this lipstick on today. It's the Ulta Beauty Matte Lipstick in the shade Petal. So it's a really nice color. It is just a lipstick kind of formula, so if that's not your thing, I wouldn't recommend this either if you like a more matte, like liquid lipstick kind of thing. But it's a nice color. The weather in Indy has changed. Yesterday it was like only 70 degrees and I want it to be like 90, and today it was 68 and rainy, so it's like this kind of fall look going on. But yeah, this is the lip shade. As you can see, it's pretty good for fall. Yeah, I'm wearing it now. I really like it. I don't love that I have to like reapply it a lot. Like I was drinking at Starbucks today. It was just all over the lid. But it does have this cool secret lipstick thing that just flew off. But a lot of e.l.f. lipsticks have this too, where you have this little pot of the color, and it's nice for if you want to like touch up the edges of your lipstick. But yeah, you just pop it off and make sure, you know, it doesn't get lost. But that's a little secret for you. And then the last thing is this Ulta makeup setting spray. It's a pretty big bottle. It's about 3 fluid ounces. But yeah, I will say 2 things about this. It worked. Like, I think it works. It prolongs my makeup. I don't really know if it's this or my primer that's doing that, but it smells like cucumbers. And I hate the smell of cucumber. It just smells like clean in a bad way, if that makes sense. I don't like it. And another thing is I didn't like the sprayer. So what I did today was I ran on my Mario Badescu facial spray, the rose and aloe kind, and I love the sprayer on that. So I just took, this is the Mario Badescu sprayer. It works just fine. The other one, it wouldn't spray in a fine mist like that. It would kind of just deposit little bits of water on your face, and I didn't love that. So I wouldn't recommend this. I like other ones. I like more of a mist than, you know, being pelted like a sprinkler. So I don't know if I would recommend this. Moving on to the products that I haven't really used. Whenever I get these Ulta bags for free, they come with, I think, about 12 pieces of makeup product. And so I don't always get around to using everything. But I have swatched a lot of it. And whenever I do like makeup inventory every year, I look at it and make sure it's still going good. So first I have this like cheek kit, I guess. There's no name on it or anything, but it's this highlighter and blush. So it's Fresh Glow and Nude Pink, and they're really nice. It's like an orangey blush. It's not super pigmented, but it is buildable, which works. But yeah, just a nice highlight and blush. It's really nice. And then the other, I have these 2 eyeliners, so I guess 3 you could say. This one is double-ended. It's this purple shade and this black shade. So whenever I run out of that black one that I don't like, I always know I have this one to fall back on, which I think they're just the same. But this is like the purple, or this is the purple one, this is the black one. But double-ended eyeliners weird me out because I've always wanted to know what happens if you sharpen it to the point where they meet, because I want to see what color it is. And then I also have this brown one. So I don't love brown liners, but that one's pretty creamy and smooth, so it feels a little bit different. And I can tell that these eyeliners have different brand logos. So I think this is the older one and this is the newer brand logo. So I wonder if those are different kind of formulas. The last things I have to talk about are eye products. So I have 3 here. I have the Ulta Beauty Nude Matte eyeshadow primer. I've not used this. I'm using a Lorac one that came with my Lorac palette, but doesn't smell like anything. I don't know why I'm smelling it, but it comes out really runny, and I don't know if that's just because I haven't used it, but yeah, it kind of sinks in and rubs in to look pretty natural, as you can see right there. The matte part kind of worries me though, because I feel like if you're using a matte eyeshadow primer, it's going to make your eyeshadow look a little bit different, but we'll see. And then I have this Ulta Beauty eyebrow tint in the shade medium, and this wand looks like the brow setting stuff from Benefit. I can't remember what the name is, but I have tried this on my brows a little bit, not to like, you know, use regularly, and it does deposit a lot of color, so I would be kind of light-handed if you go and grab this. And the last thing I have to talk about is the Ulta Amped Lashes Mascara. This tube is really nice. Kind of looks like the Perversion tube, I think. I've never tried that, but I've definitely seen it. It is rubber bristle, and it's kind of loose. It smells weird, like mascara usually does. But yeah, that's the wand. Don't really know how it performs yet, but it does look like a nice mascara. The packaging is pretty luxe for Ulta. It's got some weight to it, but yeah, that's the mascara. So that concludes my Ulta Beauty review. Like I said, yeah, I haven't used all of it, but I kind of get the gist of like their formula and what they got going for themselves. But yeah, I really love the eyeshadow palettes. Those are pretty great. So if you could find any of these or any other ones, I'd pick those up. Eyeliners that are in pencil form, not that great, but the liquid felt one is okay, and if you can find one that works for you, that'd be good. Setting spray, I don't love it. I'm ready to buy a new one. Lipstick is good, and the eye products are pretty great. So thanks for watching. Yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!